Let's try out one of the new export challenges. I want to go for the Hef one with random and see where it leads us. So, True or Champion export challenge has if I had a hammer, start with Hef the blacksmith and good old wingmaker, Hef gains intrinsic, and remove the champion from your starting deck. So you don't have a champion and Hef will help you out instead. Let's go. We are Umbra, Remnant. We have Making of a Morsel, Entombed Explosive, and Gem Trove as our starting cards. I like Umbra. That should work well with Hef. We fight Talos, Arcus, and Seraph. Talos with Sep and Dazed. That's a bit annoying. We do start with Hef the blacksmith. Intrinsic, Trample, and Resolve +1 capacity on this floor. She would also be 6 capacity if she didn't have Made to Fit, which makes her actually 3 capacity instead. We have the good old Wingmaker, deals 6 damage to all enemy units 2 times. Slay +1 capacity on this floor. So we have lots of way to increase our capacity. But we will start out pretty low on the Hef floor. Sketches of Salvation. That could summon Hef. But it also summons these Drags and Entombed Explosives and stuff. I think the thing we might want to go for is Light's Gift instead. Chain of Gems and Commemorative Spike. I could see Commemorative Spike being okay. But probably not too crazy. I'll go with Chain of Gems. That should be very useful in jump blocking for Hef mostly. Unit armor 10, sure. Hef does have Trample. She is upgradable. What's her essence actually? +30, +30, +2 capacity and Trample. Don't think I want to throw a Wingmaker on the bottom floor. It would kill the Trusted Priest, I guess. So it's definitely not bad. Yeah, sure, let's do it then. Let's deal 50 to that guy. Alright, that doesn't quite work. Oh, good enough. Definitely keep using these morsel miners on the top floor. Let's do some damage here. It's not a ton, but it counts. Hef's doing great so far. Space Prism, Mortal Trade, Mind Collapse. Unlike a champion, she won't scale though. So we need to keep that in mind. We need to find our own scaling. Immortal Trade seems good. Molten Encasement would be another way to approach defense. But I think I prefer Immortal Trade for now. These just give their extinguish triggers if we make them in essence. I'll take a molder for now. Harvest +2/+2. Morsel Master could certainly be good on Hef. I should be able to merge a unit onto her, yes. What is our plan gonna be? With the makings of a morsel, I really want that morsel master, I think. Large stone, huh? Not quite what we're looking for right now. These could work as frontliners, if we need such a thing. Yeah, Hef has her own unit essence. We looked at it just a moment ago. 30 attack, 30 health, +2 capacity and trample. I could go very well on a unit that has powerful scaling. But we lose the steadily growing flaws. She's a bit like Architect Penumbra, mixed in with some Trample Penumbra as well. I really like the Trample on her. That could potentially be very good. I don't think we can pick any of these. I don't think they fulfill the needs. Yeah. And it's expensive as well. Not really anything here. I could infuse her with the Morsel Master, but I could also just keep the Morsel Master around. That should be fine. That is a great upgrade for the Wingmaker. Like, just deal 100 damage over the entire floor. That might not be necessary. Let's move on. A unit draft. Maybe that helps. Finding more direction. Nice. Ah, but now I can play the Morsel Master because Hef costs 2. That is actually not worth it then. I'm okay with that. Lifesteal on her is gonna be very valuable. Now I can't get the collector. Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. Could have put those in front, I suppose. Same here. Oops. Let's see. Space Prism? Probably not. Our floor is growing. Making of a morsel? That is pretty good. It's plus 12, plus 12. Not amazing, but good enough. Wicklash, Draft, Entombed Explosive. I will go with the Draft. Plus 15, plus 30, and Burnout 3. Burnout 2 and Strike apply Rage 3 to friendly Burnout units. We do have that molded. Just one though. Alloy Construct could be the way we get multi-strike on Hef. Could certainly work. It's probably better than the other way around. I think I like the idea of that. And I think we are interested in some unit upgrades. We have to see if we can really use those. Twin Stone, True Stone. Let's take a look at the caverns next. Iceberg, huh? We do have Blinks. Frozen Nostalgia would work with those. But I think we just get the Rail Forger's Hammer. Although capacity is not our problem. Maybe setup capacity at the start? But even that shouldn't be a huge problem. It speeds things up. It helps on all our floors. I think it's worth it, kinda. It would also affect the hammer. I guess that would be the real reason to go for that. Don't want any of these right now. These are not the small upgrades I'm looking for. But I will go with a large stone on draft. Not something I usually go with. But we do have the capacity for it. Soul Sucker. Sure. I think we will be fine. We do need to make sure that we can fuel Hef. That will not always be easy. Oh, come on. Dazed, huh? Well, I guess it's good it's this turn and not the next one. Oh, we could have blocked that middle morsel miner again. Whoops. Let's try to snipe again. That will do. These are all dazed, so... Large draft. Hammer time? Or do we keep them around as targets for our plinks? We have quite a few left in the deck. I think it's hammer time on the top. This taste is pretty evil. We just block it with the drag. Oh wait, now we can't feed. Should have blocked it with the morsel instead. Oops. It's a pretty big mistake. This will block our feed. Feeding of half for 2 turns. Our blink hit differently this time. This is fine. Just use the morsels to block this time around. Should be no problem there. Can even go with the gem trove. The Gorging Hef is doing a great job so far. And we still have an upgrade slot left on her. Ooh! Furnace Tap. Also Wretch. And Forever Consume. These are all pretty good. I'll go with the Furnace Tap though. Plus 60, plus 50 and plus 2 capacity. Shadow Siege is pretty hard to use. We don't want a Morsel Master on our Morsel Master. That would be too much, I think. Would it be? Yeah, I think so. You know what? Shadow Siege on the draft? That would be a cool fusion. I think we want energy, honestly. First. We are a bit energy starved oftentimes. We're low on Ember. I think we go to the left. Low on gold. Pick up the free relics, some money. Exploding Candle. Also friendly units start with lifesteal 2. This is not that necessary with the Chain of Gems. I think I'll pick up the Exploding Candle for some AoE. Let's put this Shadow Siege into this draft. It's now a 4 capacity draft, but with some ridiculous stats. Stats you don't usually see on a draft. Anything we wanna have as intrinsic? Making of a morsel could be a thing. Just guaranteed have a morsel early. That could help. Multi-strike, I think we're okay with dealing with that. Now I'm really glad I have that 4th Ember, because that will allow me to start like this pretty much every fight. Just in case the collector spawns there. And they did. Nice. These are not gonna hit us because we have the OP Lights gift. Boom. Is it time to furnace tap? I am worried about our morsel generation if we do that. We won't have energy next turn. We have 3 fuel, that can be okay. Especially if we get the snipe on the clip conduit here. We do not. Well, let's hope this works out. This is our last fuel. That's a problem. Oh no! The draft is too large. And it's gonna burn out on the top floor. But we have the molder next turn. That should give us some damage. Maybe the order was wrong there. 116. Yeah, you're gonna waste both your attacks on that. Oh, that is not nice. We should have put you all the way in the back. Added a draft. That would have worked out. I don't have to play that. The multi-strike, furnace tap. I don't have to play that. And I might be better off not playing it. It is just not necessary here. Nice. This actually does something to you. Top floor is looking okay. Gem Trove or Molded? Probably Gem Trove. We have 6 fuel, but... having some more never hurts. Now is a good time to play Furnace Tap. We need some cost reductions. Kratos Quill. When a card we consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy units. We have Furnace Tap. And that's it. Well, not that likely to game anymore. I'm gonna skip. I will take Void Binding. Resin Removal. That is interesting. We are still looking for multi-strike upgrade on Hef. Or a few other options. So the Merchant of Steel does have some value to us. There are not that many Merchant of Magics on this map. Yeah. Wing clippings, wing technology. I'll take the wing technology. That helps Morsel stay alive. I want the extra gold. Let's get another multi-strike on Hef. Do we want in the draft? Probably multi-strike as well, but... we are probably not gonna get that. Just bigger stats? That barely matters at all. I will, however, upgrade the Morsel Master with some extra stats. So they are a bit more robust. In case we have to deal with sweepers. Heaven Seal? Sure. That should be no problem. Can't get that collector, sadly. We could Furnace Tap right now. Similar problem as last time though. I could be in trouble if I can't deal with these waves and generate some morsels to do just that. Oh, we're maxed out on capacity because we don't have that much capacity just yet. You just wrecked the whole floor? Oh, with the candle. Let's trigger a candle here as well. I'm gonna try fishing for morsels before I throw the hammer. Nice gem trove. Don't want to snipe the backline here. We don't have to kill that sycophant. We don't have to give them this much attack. We can just we can just choose not to do so. But if I play a drag here, then the candle will get the backliner. Oh, now you will eat the miners. It doesn't matter. We win either way. Extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. Makes our entombed explosives better. It does matter sometimes. Feast and Shroud Spike. Also cannibalize, but I think I want Shroud Spike. Wicked Blaze is another reform. Endless? Extinguish plus 20 attack. No. Do we go for removals and a Hellvent? Or do we go for an event? Money, Merchant of Steel. I think it's time to go for some removals. Vapor Funnel, Hammer, Chestplates, Iron Drop Cage. I'll take a Vapor Funnel. That can be useful in the Last Divinity fight. Let's cut these Train Stewards, or some of them at least. I think the dupe goes on Shroud Spike. That is actually quite good, yes. Okay, let's see how Arcus goes. Our setup is gonna be pretty much the same as always. I could do dupe path, yeah, but that's not really useful. Too bad. Don't get to use my Shroud Spike here. We do have one more fuel, so we can still hit that wave. It's gotta be gem trove here. We need some fuel. I think I'll go with damage shield over the extra attack. This is nice. Decent Shroud Spike. Not super large, but solid. You have sweep, but you don't attack. Think we soften up this wave. Could go full Ember Drain, but I think I will go with just this much. We have 10 fuel, I'm fine with playing the weight here. It's time. We have 9 fuel. We deal about 400. With this, we would deal about 5. Yeah, we have enough fuel. And we have 7 damage shield as well. So we win with just that. Shroud Mitosis, Sacrificial Resurrection, and Forever Consumed. Sacres. I do have a lot of trash in the deck. No, I don't think I really want that. We want a draw now. We need a draw. And we need cost reductions. Before we go here for cost reductions, let's look there for cost reductions. These aren't cost reductions. So, the most important cards. Void Binding. Magic Power on a Blink is helpful. Consume Removal? No. It's not what we need. Double Stack? That is good, but we cannot really afford that. It's probably goes on Furnace Tap. This cost reduction goes on Resin Removal. And we upgrade another Plank with some magic damage. Then I guess we remove 2 more Train Stewards for now. Maybe a Train Steward and a Plank actually. The Piercing. No. It's not bad, but it's more shards than I really want right now. Mark of Invasion, I think we can deal with that pretty well. Oh, I hate losing the hammer, well, not being able to play the hammer here. We'll take 10. That is fine. Can't really do much Ember Draining right now, with these guys being around. Yeah, not even a Void Binding is possible here. I wish you would get attacked. Well, you get attacked on this floor, I suppose. Ouch. We have to. That will actually kill off the backliner. Good thing we have that vapor funnel. Vapor funnel has absorbed a lot of damage this fight. $57 attack, that's a large amount. Oh, we are okay here. Prison retrieval, grovel, amber cache. Nope. Nope. Although the sacrifice again was a consideration. No. I'll take a flicker slicker, gladly. Might also take a cheater's hand. It's time to get more cost reductions. This is always useful. Do we have removals here? We don't. We could buy them. We want to buy at least some removals. Permafrosted resin removal allows us to clear our Ember Drain. That is pretty relevant. Wanna get rid of some of these blinks. We'll upgrade one with consume as well. I think I want the second void binding. Yeah. Resin removal? No. Void binding. Why did I take that? Well, I guess for another purge. That is worth it, I think. On a train steward. I think we're pretty set up for the final fights here. Oops, wrong order. shouldn't be a huge deal thanks to that. Thanks to that shroud spike, but still. I think right now I just keep using the Ember Drain cards. I hope I get the ability to clear my Ember Drain pretty soon, otherwise this is not gonna work out. I forgot that you do not die. Yeah, let's oops. Let's restart that fight. Should start with the cheaper units. So half gets made 0 cost. We don't get the damage shields on her, but that's fine. And I think this is a good enough start to actually use the Ember Drain, yes. The Ember Drain is now also split between 2 units, so it runs out a little quicker. Not that that really matters, because I'm gonna stack it sky high. Lifesteal will be gone instantly. Not on you though. Not that you really need lifesteal, but you never know. Might come in handy. These tracks are really valuable right now. Giving us actual plays. So nice. Oh, the gem trove. Yeah, Flicker Slicker is very nice. Time to clear the Ember Drain. We can keep going. Nice. Got all the way to the gem trove. Be gone, Sap and Ember Drain. And now we get a giant Shroud Spike off. That is very nice too. And we can start applying some more Ember Drain now. This is working very well right now. Exceedingly well, even. Oh well. Good enough. Bring back that draft again. Give him some lifesteal. No Ember Drain to clear. I can keep that in hand, but it doesn't matter because next turn will be the final turn. Summon this giant draft one last time. Nice, nice. Bye, Chris. Thanks for watching. Time for the Divinity fight. That should be doable. The waves are always scary, but we have a lot of multi-strike and trample, and we have the Light's Gift, which is extremely powerful. We can set up on the top because we do have the wing technology, so our monsters won't just die unnecessary deaths. I think we want the candle to die here. Takes out almost the entire floor. That is some good damage. Yeah, our auxiliary tools with the draft and the bombs and the candles helps us soften these waves up quite a bit, and that's very nice. It's time to go into Ember Drain mode for a bit. I think this also means we apply damage, lifesteal to use, just so you can keep up against the sweep once your damage shields have run out. Get the draft to soften up a wave. Maybe this one, the chains. Chains is a little bit of a problem. This wave already dies, we don't take damage to them, so we are better off using the Wingmaker on this floor. Get some actual kills. Well, we have a trample unit attacking 5 times, so this is pretty good for clearing waves. That is not bad. It's time to get rid of that Ember Drain. No morsel this turn. That is a bit of a shame with that Shroud Spike. We can bring back the Shadow Siege. Help us deal with this wave, or maybe that wave. That wave is actually scarier. Although, not anymore. Back into Ember Drain we go. Keep her protected. I still have 1 Ember if I don't play the Immortal trade. I think that's good. I think I want to keep that 1 Ember. It might be very useful here. Bring back an Entombed Explosive. Soften up the Steel Slate. Play this Vengeful Shard so we can actually play the Gem Trove. You already have lifesteal? No. Then get some. And you can have the stats. We are doing decent damage. But probably not enough to get an early kill. I do want you to keep attacking, so I will try to make that a reality. This guy's the problem though. Yeah, I mean, Wingmaker solves that. One wave remaining, so after this we're gonna go in Relentless. And the fight's probably gonna be over. I don't think these guys can deal with us. I was hoping for the Gem Trove, but that is fine. Takes 3 damage here and win the fight. 3 damage taken. Yeah. Hef did a good job. We mastered good old Wingmaker, we also mastered Hef, that is nice. Shroud Spike, Furnace Tap, and quite a few more. Fuel applied, new record. Well, that was 1 more fight than I usually have for fuel. Oh, it counts for the Divine Victories and stuff. So we probably should get the export challenges out of the way first then, and then see who's left to master. Maybe. would certainly be an option. Still haven't rolled Stygian a single time there. But yeah, well done, Have the Blacksmith. Infused with an alloyed construct and with an additional multi-strike on top of that. That worked very well. Flicker's Liquor was a big find at the end there. That really allowed us to just go crazy with the Ember Drain. Resin removal was helpful as well in that regard. And early on, Hef was just strong enough to carry us. Hef the construct. Makes sense, even lore-wise. Huh. Yeah.